By a lot of squads. I just think it's a very interesting choice, and we're going to have Oregon to round out the day. So not a bad map pool for these two squads at all. Will not be played. And Valkyrie, strangely enough, for the last ban here on Cafe. I haven't seen Valk banned on Cafe in a hot minute.
Contribute. Outside of the site, we do have NJR looking for a lineup, trying to catch players dropping down hatch, but is not able to line it up. Instead, it's going to come from Shuttle and Reed. NJR finally gets a piece of the puzzle here as the members of Tempo are brought down. Only one man left standing. It's Sloppy, but he's making work. That's still a big question mark here. Going for the close plant. Still time for him to get off it, but he is going to be able to get the plant. However, NJR immediately trains onto his position, takes out Sloppy, and will be able to confirm the round for Disrupt with plenty of time on the diffuser remaining.
Great round from Disrupt. The surprising thing, though, fast. DG already set up around the white staircase, but Dream's going to end up killing Retro. What a nice frag. Able to stay upstairs as well as they're going to attempt to go for this plant. A nice shot from Creators opens things up wide to put this plant down. It's going to be in the hands of Sloppy, but you haven't seen that one just yet. But oh no, he's been downed. Diffuser now in the hands of Dream, but does he have time? He planted it 0-0. They're trying to find him, and the verticality works out. Too far out of the vicinity of that for the C4 to be worth anything, but Shuttle still makes up for it.
Forward for the rest of the team as he finds his second kill in the round and evens out the overall man count. Two of them will drop, and just like that, their chances of a comeback in the round are gone as 3 quick kills in succession, 2 of them from Shuttle on the shotgun as well, are found by DG along with the next round.
So as successful as Tempo's been so far on killing people.
Winning fight here, trying to take one, but he's up against that F2, so it's not necessarily going to be easy. Dream looking for an angle over the top of it, but no!
In some trouble here as well, as Nyx is actually on red stairs, but what a shot from Mark. The kill, all of a sudden into the 1 versus 3, but the smoke sticks, and Mark with another kill. Tempo Storm find the last round on their offensive half. Overall, a very, very good offense, but we needed that the entire time. Window repel sandwich here from Disrupt, and they're starting to put the diffuser down already. Have the window support. It's all down to Creators in this 1 versus 2, but he stopped the plant.
Open up some actual utility that they may be able to throw into the site. Shuttle's going to get dropped, but not finished off just yet. Confirms it onto the ground, but they have no control here. They have no post-plant positioning whatsoever. Reed finds one more kill, but that's the end of it. Tempo completely collapse onto what was supposed to be the post-plant setup from DG. Shut it down completely, and we'll have plenty of time to counter-defuse.
Great round there from Tempo. And
try to obscure it and see if they can force the plant. Like you said, they've got that one little corner with a hard wall to work with here. Tempo picks up the first response. Nyx will get temporary truce. This may allow for Mark to be brought back into the fold, but no, Firebolt goes through. I don't even know how he placed that. Had to have been through the soft breach, but either way, it's going to take out both Mark and Dream. Everything on Sloppy now. He tries to run through
criminals that we see banned out. Thatcher, Mav, Maestro, and Mira. I think that this set right here is actually the very unfortunate, very, very unfortunate. Lines of sight now working out for Tempo Storm. Already have a Nitro Cell kill. That's going to be the first kill to sound off here on Theme Park. Nyx quickly fires back, though. Sniper in hand. Doesn't pull the trigger, though, and it's Tempo Storm all over this plant. Diffuser's down. Nobody can pick it up, and Tempo Storm.
Take him out. It's going to get a little messy here as players are going down left and right on both sides. Sloppy with the most recent find, but Nyx able to trade that up, get himself behind the relative safety of the throne, and attempt to put this diffuser onto the ground. Had to do it,
but they weren't, and it doesn't even matter though, because NJR finds a nice kill onto Sloppy. Can he get 2? He can. But hey, apparently he's got a knack for it. They now know where he is, though. He's in a lot of trouble. Retro sight. Haven't been too successful when it comes to the kill category, but hey, they're going to light up the scoreboard anyway. 2 versus 2. They need to get this plant down. NJR is trying to fight through the fire. It doesn't matter, even though, after all of that, whatever I say, just throw it out the window. Tempo Storms all over this situation. Marks, especially, with some very good to chase him throughout this entire map right now. The floor above him disappearing.
Going to be enough to stem the tide from DG, prevent them from getting into the site, and it seems like, unfortunately, not. Hole through the ceiling is going to line up one of the final kills here for Disrupt, and Nyx will pick up the last one as he moves in from Connector towards Armory. DG will finally get their first round. But now with a Legion in play, no IQ for the attackers here. That could cause some problems. Oh no, Creators in the meanwhile, and Dream.
Crazy in how he interacts with this. Oh, we might have a terrible. What was that? What? Creators! Oh my god!
Shuttle trying his best to work past this close. Oh. line that they have against him, but it's not going to work out. He does find the first pick, but he's going to get traded out pretty much immediately by Mark. Everything falls to Reed now in the 1 versus 3. He'll be able to down Mark, finishes him with a pistol, at least got the confirmation on that frag. So he had the guaranteed 1 for 1, but Crazy's going to send him flying with a nitro cell from underneath that will give the round over to Tempo. Loose shuttle quickly after that as he, it looks like, tries to go for a potential peek in either the hallway or that one little breach in the wall, but Reed will be the last man standing, and even he will have trouble picking up kills. He'll be able to get 1 for himself, but will be immediately traded out here by Sloppy.
Still a lot of work to be done, and they need to get rid of these bandit batteries. Frag grenade over, but the frag grenade goes wide. Doesn't get the bandit batteries, but gets Crazy a kill. That's
seconds left here. Tempo now need to force the issue. They can afford to do it, thankfully, due to the man advantage, but will they be successful in it? Looking so far like, yes, that is going to be the case. NJR is now the last bastion of defense here for DG in this entire map, and unfortunately, he will not be able to find the getting knocked out. So, those 4 bands taken care of. We've seen Clash be pretty prevalent here on Oregon matchups. So with that said,
Nix's hands as well. They need to find some safe space for him to put this down. A bad rotate from Dream through Trophy. Attic door. Retro in a very, very nice spot, but quickly gets thwarted by Sloppy. Now it's down to the 1 versus 1. Nix into the post plant. He's going to defuse this. Sloppy already down to 2. Nix getting aggressive. Sloppy's on top of it, and he has time.
We got it.
Oh my, the Italian. The transfer from over the water ends up winning the round, and Tempo Storm going to continue this reign on defense. Taken. That's exactly what DG's doing. So there's going to be a lot of utility to try and cut through. Mark specifically on. That's Nix. Capital bolts all gone now, but a refrag and actually 2.
Flash is another utility getting primed to work their way down the hallway, but they're going to have to go up against the same thing from the other side. Crazy with the double on the nitro between him and Reed is playing from a completely different position. NJR will swing in, takes a lot of damage from the exploded Goyo Shun. He's got to be ready for another fight. He's ready to take over the next few seconds. The swing is out from NJR. He's trying to line up a headshot on NJR, but he can't find it. NJR gets that last kill, the triple on the round, and takes round number 2 for Disrupt.
The ability of
and the push fails. Not only that, but it's stopped from being additional pushes here. Oh no, never mind. Retro gonna move in on his own. He'll be able to pick one up, but he's not gonna be able to get out in time. He'll be taken out by Crazy. Tempo follow that through with a wrath of kills, finding them all within just a few seconds of each other, and most of that coming in from Creators. Well played from him on the hallway hold. That shuts down the round and gives another one.
Trying to force his way into the open section of this bomb site, but gets fried by Crazy off a quick peek. Mark finds one of his own as well, but they're quickly traded back and forth. Nix has the diffuser in hand with only 5 seconds remaining, so he needs a quick rotation over towards the top of White Stairs. Nix has to hold that, but Shuttle's already moved in. They completely lost track of him. Down into the 1 versus 1. Sloppy's got the rifle, but Shuttle's already switched back over and reloaded. We're on equal footing now, all except for Sloppy not having very much HP, and that's going to be a huge factor inside of Shuttle shutting him down so early.
Another incredibly close
Finally got some presence upstairs as Tempos falled back, but what was the price? It seems that the price gets heavier and heavier.
Through server here, but not going to be an option. Mark will immediately cut off Retro as he tries to push forward, and then adds one more onto that because why not? Reed goes down. It's a flawless hold from Tempo here on round 5, and things continue to look better and better for them. Out Retro. We also had NJR get down, but he hasn't been fully killed just yet, and at the same time, Mark playing close up to his own gas grenade is going to try and take out Shuttle, but that will fail. This allows Shuttle to get one. He may not be aware of it, though. NJR was down to a while ago. He's going to swing up, but he looks the complete wrong way. Shuttle gets it for free, and DG take the final round of the half.
Oh no, it seems as though they didn't have any intel on the other man open. Finally, a good bolt, but he didn't even watch the cross, and Nix is already there. Dream, oh no, not like time. They want to attempt to rotate up White, but it seems that it's all for naught. DG, what a great round, and what a great setup by them. Oh man, oh, Crazy gets one after the, I almost forgot what that SMG is called. The Bearing 9. There we go. After the bearing goes wide right there. But more than likely going to be all for naught. Creators fights his way in. Sloppy gets one. Retro and Reed with the last 2 kills. And DG walk away with round 9. Overall, not a bad attack by the offense, but it just wasted way too much time when it came
follows
down.
that up, and this is very much a round unlike what we've seen from DG up until this point, but they're going to try and bring it back this on timer, but it looks like that is not going to happen. Diffuser going onto the ground, and under a second here now, tries to swing in, but is immediately cut off by Mark as Tempo find their footing finally on the attack to claim their first round of the half.
These rounds are something else. Muted as well. DG just has to sit and wait and get these kills as they pour in. Crazy with a refrag, but Sloppy will down him as well. But it's Sloppy with the diffuser. Sloppy, you have to plant. And Mark's dead now as well. It's all up to Sloppy to try and win in this 1v2. But it can't happen. Retro seals the deal and Disrupt.
Great performance from Disrupt Gaming, and we actually have Nyx on deck right now. Nyx, congratulations on the victory. How are you feeling, sir?
I'm feeling great, Jackie. Thank you very much.
Oh, fantastic. And you know, Tempo played well, taking you all to 3 maps. So
Yeah.
I want to talk to you about what happened on map 2 and what changes did you decide to make?
So on theme park, we were just playing really slow. I don't want to, discredit Tempo Storm in any way. I think Tempo Storm actually played a fantastic series, and especially on theme park, they just really outplayed us. We were just playing way too slow. We weren't communicating properly. We weren't trading. We were giving them map control that we usually don't do. So after we lost 7-1 on theme, I told my team, I was like, hey guys, like we're fine. We're going onto Oregon. We have attack first. All we have to do is just speed up our attacks and make sure that we're not losing to time. A lot of the rounds on theme, I think we lost like 4 rounds just due to our time management. And on Oregon, we tried to make that we tried to fix our time management going into that map, and I think we definitely did.
Yeah, map 3 looked much better, and now you are here doing the winner interview. And something else that really stood out to myself and the analysts, we saw you in a different role today. Can you talk about the decision behind that?
Yeah, so obviously, the previous teams that I played on, like Dark Zero and Reciprocity, I was on more entry frag roles like Ashe and Jaeger and stuff like that. But with the talent that we have on the roster with Shuttle and NJR, it just really doesn't make much sense for me to take those roles. I think NJR is one of the best entry fraggers. It's crazy to say that, but we're literally one of the best entry fraggers in the game right now. Being his first season in Pro League, and I'm just doing everything I can as the flex player and everything I can do. Just to kind of fill my role. I definitely think I'm struggling right now. I don't think I'm kind of into my groove yet. I'm really disappointed with my performance as a player, and I need to step it up personally, but I couldn't be prouder of the team.
Well, y'all got the win today, and you have had some tough losses, some close ones, particularly SSG. Can you talk to me about what your team discussed after that series? Because I'm sure that was pretty hard.
Yeah, obviously losing to SSG was super frustrating just because we were so close to closing that series out. Going 8-7, 8-7 on the last 2 maps, like that was absolutely a ridiculous series for those who haven't seen it. After losing that, it's definitely not something that we can be extremely disappointed about because SSG are the world champions after all. We're a new roster. This is our first season in the NAL, first season in Pro League, and literally this is the Nick's first season in Pro League as a player. He's never played, other than this. And to take SSG to the brink of defeat and literally taking them to 8-7 on 2 maps, as well as beating them on the map, which they haven't lost like almost over a year, like we couldn't be more proud, but it definitely would have been good to close that series out.
Well, Disrupt has taken some hits, but do you believe that you have what it takes, your team has what it takes to come out on top of Group B?
Yeah, 100%. I've said this before in the interview, and I'll say it again. I don't think we're a bottom 4 team. I think we could be a top performing team, especially if I start, picking up my end of the weight. I guess just to reiterate, I really don't think I'm playing well right now, and if I really pick it up, I think this team will just skyrocket to the next level.
Nyx, don't be so hard on yourself. Y'all did fantastic. Enjoy that win, and thank you so much for chatting with us.
Hey, thank you very much, Jackie. You have a fantastic night.